Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the center fielder, Max
Here's
Kepler.
The first pitch to him.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Edman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Count even now at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is goal. The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Two out, nobody on. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Now in the box, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A ball and a strike. Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On the ground to the left side. Carpenter has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2 full count. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Miguel Sano, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Edman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Paul DeYoung. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Paul DeYoung.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dexter Fowler. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Molina leads off second with nobody out. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 to short. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting center, the left fielder, Tommy.
Now batting, Tommy Edman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Barrios, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Harrison Bader comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Jack Flaherty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
Whoa, that's down.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Arias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. The pitcher, Jose Barrios, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
Digging in, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Way to go. For St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swinging a soft liner. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. A runner on first with 2 away. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Twins nothing. Here's Nelson Cruz now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Yadi Molina digging in now.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, Yadi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fowler, a native of Georgia. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2 balls and a strike to count. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Stepping up now, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here now the 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he takes a called strike two. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty down the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is pulled into right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Flaherty isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
3 runs already home here. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
So stepping in, Mitch Garver. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball that low.
Miguel Sano will be next.
We got a full
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. 1-1 to count. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Jake Cave will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here, as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Kepler.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Max Kepler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lined hard toward right center. Bader arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
No, enter.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Twins 2. Matt Wisler, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Matt Wisler.
Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Genesis Cabrera takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Cabrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 home.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Two and two.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Edman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Again, a 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this foul tip is held onto by Molina. A fine play there by the veteran backstop to help record the punch out.
22, Miguel Sano.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Edman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Edman.
Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Rangel Ravelo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47.
And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Colton Wong will stand in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-2. Tyler Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Marwin Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. From the stretch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for the count.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. The tag, and he is out. 1 left for Minnesota, and the deficit remains 5-2. Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Clippard.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now back.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at second, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Lifted into center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Paul DeYoung will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Now here it comes. Yadier Molina is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Molina. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Eighth inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 6-2. Ryan Helsley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Josh.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Now back, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Drives it out to deep right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Digging in now, Mitch Garver. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
John Brebbia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. In case you're wondering what remains on the Twins bench, there it is. We'll see how they want to play things. Ehire Adrianza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Ehire Adrianza.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Adrianza, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Twins 5. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. Arise is there, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping into the box, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing center.
All set for the start of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
Now here's the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty gets the W on the mound. Jose Barrios was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.